just makes the indication that there's something there and you don't see the joint that's connecting them. Alright, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some panel lines that kind of already exist here. There's a crease right here in the model, but so I'm just going to just indicate that this is a panel line. Then it's going to come down to the side, down here, and then across. The one over here, you're really not going to see it, but I'm making it so that it appears that the panel line goes down all this way. It's not just carved into this one surface and it's just, you know, left hanging down on here. So I think I'm just going to use my knife for this. Another good way to do them is using a plastic saw. These are used to cut stuff, and we're going to be using this later on for some other parts. But dragging them along a surface also, well, makes a panel line because you're cutting just the surface and you're not going all the way through. But I think I might not do that. I'm going to start off with just using a knife, and then I'll see, because I'm not sure about the scale. I don't want the panel line to be too big, or it's going to look off scale. So, and I know the saw will make a slightly bigger line than with just the knife. So we're going to do the knife first, and then we'll see how that comes out. Alright, so I got the panel lines done. They look good. Cool. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is finish what I started last night, and that was doing the vents. So I have this already. We already know that. And I'm just going to carve along the sides so that they're so they make one point. So one side is straight and one is a point. And then I'm going to put them in there. Alrighty. Alright, I've installed one of the vents. You can see that it makes a very, very good improvement over the stock vents. Now, I mean, some of it's a little like an optical illusion since you can see the white pieces in the back, but those are going to get covered with black paint, so you won't see those. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out. The one might need to bend it a little bit to get the spacing equal, but that's no problem. But yeah. Well, day 3. So yeah. Anyways, have the torso all pretty much snap together. For these boosters, I'm gonna put this small piece of plastic in here, and I'm gonna cut it off like real short, and it's just kind of artistic flair. No really rhyme or reason for it. Alright, put that in there. So yeah, that's cool. Next thing I'm gonna do is just something simple. This is part. Cannot break it. This is part of the waist, the things for his legs, and it's just one piece. Luckily though, I'm able to I'm just gonna cut it in half, as you can see here how it turns. Use my plastic saw. now they'll move independently with each other. So that's just good for posing, and it makes it a little bit more real. I wish I could do that for the back side, but unfortunately it's kind of worked into how some of the structure of the model is. So if I wanted to do that, I have to redo a lot of this, and I really don't feel like doing that. And it's on the back side, so it's not really big of a deal, but you never know. Alright, I think we're gonna get started on the head right now. Alright, there's a few things I'm gonna do with the head. First off, green visor. If I wanted to put it in normally, I wouldn't be able to take it out in order to either do masking on it or anything like that, or do some stuff with the kind of electronic-y kind of parts that are on this piece. That's because there's the mold line. I mean, the seam line. I'm sorry. There's too many words for everything. Anyways, the seam line is right here on the face. Oh, man, this light is really killing it. There we go. This light is right. The seam line is right here, and that looks really ugly. So what normally you would do is just, you put this together and then you go over it with something to cover it up, or you do it right the first time when you glue it, and it'll just go away by itself just with a little sanding. But if we do that, then that means we can't take it apart to do the stuff in here. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. So hopefully I don't have to do another take of this. But the green, I'm just gonna cut all this crap out so that it's just the green visor. That way I can slip it in right through here. The other thing I'm gonna do is, actually